Доброго дня. Окей, ми минулої частини, минулої серії пообщалися з Удіною, який розчинився в повітрі, судячи всього, до того моменту, коли я підійшов до дверей. Буває, містер Удіна. Так, у нас тут... Джеймс. Джеймс це наш бро? Походу, да. В будь-якому разі нам відновили статус спектра. Spectre Requisitions. О, це винтовка. Це якраз те, що в мене було в кінці другої частини, правильно? Окей. Welcome to Spectre Information Processing Center. The terminal offers secure information access and support for authorization of covered operations or requisitions. It is restricted to operatives currently on active duty with special tactics and reconnaissance. Я не знаю, що це означає. Це слово. Any operation requiring payment can be executed at the terminal nearby, which supports secure and untraceable financial transactions. Aquarian Fleet Intel. Aquarian Pilgrim Gen Volan Anar Niema on the Citadel received a large credit transfer from the fleet. Gen Volan purchased tech including high-end weapon mounts and kinetic barrier emitters from several ship service centers. On Ilium, another Aquarian Pilgrim, unidentified, was observed searching for a ship traveling close to the Perseus Vale. The Pilgrim was later heard saying that his pilgrimage was recalled. Data suggests the Aquarian fleet is withdrawing its pilgrims and upgrading ships for combat somewhere near the Perseus Vale. This could be a reaction to the Reaper invasion, but no formal offer or request for assistance has come. Intel suggests the Aquarian may instead be preparing for conflict with Geth. Що за фігня? Тренировочна тір, короче, просто. Та це поміняється, це лучше, чим те, що було. Лол. Ну, в сенсі. Що таке? Increase damage 15, lens barrier. Окей. Тут. Ніфіга. Тут. Reduce weapon weight на 50%. Я можу використовувати. А можна? Дві таких, щоб на 100%. Не похоже. allows bullets to pierce, but it reduces damage, ignores defense on armor targets, ignores 25% defense, хорош. Increased damage allows weather projectiles causing more trauma on impact, political optimized to retain penalties. Окей. А якщо я цю фігню беру звідси, і сюди нельзя буде поставити, ні, це пістики. Жесть. Ладно, пофиг. Так, тут ця фігня, окей. Ладно, отсюда. Нічого цікавого. Короче, тут ничего цікавого. Пошли с Джеймсом пообщаемся. Ну, сказав Сайлон. Фото про Сайлона говорила. Так, тут ж тебе нічого, наверное, не появилось нового, да?
Commander Shepard, hope the Citadel's been treating you well. I'm still just trying to keep things in order. Feels like I'm fighting a losing battle.
We both have jobs.
Yep.
Good luck.
Good morning. Oh, hello, ma'am.
Don't стоїть.
We've had this discussion.
Тут єдиний такий здоровяк. 200-кілограмовий.
Hey, Commander. Liara told me the Council's not interested in helping us.
Something like that.
Why would they? Look at this place. There's no war here. People are whispering about it. They're talking about it, but they don't really believe it.
I take it this is your first time here? With the elite of the galaxy?
I've been to the Citadel, but never up here on the Presidium. It's not right. It looks pretty, calm and peaceful. But it's not right. It's all just an illusion.
It was peaceful. Once.
But was it? Really? I mean, when push comes to shove, they're just gonna turtle up. Hope it don't hit them too, right? They'd rather believe in this than face the truth.
Він намікає, що нас... Коротше, він сказав illusion, що нас підкорили жінці вже.
I can hardly believe it myself. Like everything back on Earth was some kind of nightmare.
Yeah. That's what I hate most. It's like this place wants you to forget that.
So, you still want to go back to Earth?
Hell yeah, but
Bud?
you were right. So was Anderson. We can't stop them alone. Besides, it looks like you're gonna have your hands full convincing these pendejo politicians to help us. And I'm up for it. Whatever it takes.
Glad to hear it.
I'm gonna head down to some of the lower levels where they keep it real. You got some spare
Блін,
time?
по сравненню з його трапецією, дельта якийсь маленький ось на самом деле. Його трапеція така, що він прям тільки її качає. Окей. Ну що, походу тут все, да? Джей, конечно, не працює. Нафіг нам надо. Mission Summary, Codex. A Volus diplomat needs a protein obelisk, recover it from this and deliver it to him at the Citadel Embassy. Чо мені тут? Mission Summary. Боже, яке нульове. Я бажаю в тільки другий. Ну, в принципі, в перший журнал. Там такий класний журнал був. Primarch Fedorian of the Tyrannid hierarchy has called a war summit that presents an opportunity for the Alliance to request help building the Crucible. Unfortunately, Fedorian was caught in the Reaper attack on Palaven. Rescue the Turian Primarch from Palavan's moon. A Volus diplomat needs a Prothean obelisk. Волос потрібен протанський обеліск. Охренеть.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please allow a moment, please.
Це, наверное, все-таки можна ще раз завітати в цей
Now arriving at docking bay D21.
сюди.
Now arriving at Huerta Memorial Hospital.
Hello again, Commander. Here to see our patient?
How's Ashley doing?
The head trauma was severe, but we reduced the swelling quickly. These types of injury can go either way. She hasn't regained consciousness yet, but her vitals are strong, so I'm optimistic. You can go see her if you like. She's just down the hall.
Keep up the good work, Doctor.
You too, Commander.
Не пускають. Ладно. Ну все, ладно, звідси.
Welcome to Serta.
Be safe.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. One moment, please. Now arriving at docking bay D24.
Окей, тут ніфіга немає. Тобто просто валма на армаді і сваримо цей прекрасний станції. Ха-ха-ха-ха-ха. Ха-ха-ха-ха-ха. Блін. Можна на лавочці просто посидіти? Що я пив вчора вообще? О, червячок.
Liara, can I help you?
I've been forwarding the Turian Counselor information on the Prothean device. It can't be built without Council support, but he's not budging until their Primarch is safe.
I know.
Are you all right?
I didn't get what you'd call a good night's rest.
There's more to it than that, isn't there? What's really bothering you?
When the Reapers hit, I could hear people screaming in the streets below me. We left a lot of them behind.
There's no way for you to save them all. But I know you're doing everything you can, and you'll get back there in time to help.
I hope you're right.
Don't blame yourself, Commander.
Commander Shepard, I'm Specialist... Oh. I beg your pardon. I thought you were alone.
I was just leaving.
Commander Shepard, I'm Comm Specialist Samantha Trainer with Alliance R&D. I was part of the team retrofitting the Normandy after you turned it over to the Alliance. There weren't many of us aboard when the Reapers hit.
Slow down, Specialist Trainer. You're doing fine.
Thank you. I worked in a lab. I never thought I'd be serving on a ship.
Why don't you tell me about the retrofits?
The ship's in line with Alliance regs now, and it has new, top-of-the-line, quantum entanglement communicators. In fact, Admiral Anderson had intended to use the Normandy as his mobile command center.
That's no longer an option.
Yes, I heard he chose to stay and fight. In any event, I'm honored to serve under you, Commander. For as long as you need me, that is. They only sent me here to oversee the retrofits.
Shepard, some of our systems require further testing, and Specialist Trainer has been extremely effective during installation. I would prefer that she remain.
Got it, Edie.
Oh, wait, since when does a virtual intelligence make requests?
Edie's an AI, fully self-aware.
Oh, I knew it. I knew Joker was lying.
Jeff requested that I pretend to be a simple VI to protect myself. I apologize for the deception.
Thanks, Edie, and I apologize for all those times I talked about how... attractive your voice was. Anyway, shall I give you a tour? I think you'll be impressed by the new upgrades. In the CIC, you'll find the galaxy map where you can set the Normandy's destination.
Це
You can
прям
also check your
круто.
messages at your private terminal.
Неймовірно.
The War Room houses a strategic command center for mission-specific intel and war analysis. The shuttle bay contains an armory where you can modify your equipment between missions. Finally, Liara has set up a lot of hardware down in the old XO office on Deck 3. I think she's claimed that room. And there you are. Still the same ship as before, it just flies Alliance colors now.
Це, наверное,
Speaking
дуже,
of which, I believe Admiral Hackett would like to speak to
дуже
you at the VidCon.
зручно працювати з сотні моніторів одновременно.
Commander, Udina updated me on your meeting with the Council. Sounds like they're running scared.
The Council has been a pain in my ass from day one. I'm done with them.
Then what's your plan?
I'm trying to get the Turian Primarch for a summit meeting with the Asari and Solarians. I'll bypass the Council and appeal directly to their leadership.
That's good, I like it. This is where we start laying the groundwork for our counterattack.
Unfortunately, we don't have a whole lot to back it up right now.
Then build alliances. Gather everything and everybody you can for the cause.
What about the Prothean device?
Find me people who can help build it, and if you can't, I'll take ships, soldiers, supplies, whatever you can get. We need to keep hitting the Reapers across every theater of war they open. Buy us time to figure out the device.
And when it's finished?
Assuming it ever is, we pool all our resources. Think of it as a giant armada for delivering the device when the Reapers are most vulnerable. The stronger you can make that armada, the better the chances of punching through.
What about Earth, sir?
We'll just have to hope Anderson and what's left of the Alliance forces can hold out until we've dealt with the enemy.
I understand.
Good. Then make it happen, Commander. I'll be expecting regular updates on your progress. Hack it out.
Ох, ці хакет. Whereas the people, weapons, armies, and fleets that you've accumulated are your war assets. The overall readiness of the galaxy determines how effectively these assets will perform in the final battle. Total military strength. The system represents humanity's economic, political, and military reach through the galaxy. Its naval forces are led by Admiral Stephen Hackett. Діана. Ха-ха, ці... як називається? Цей асет, ці асети... Прям дуже сильно допоможуть в війні. Діана. Alliance News Network reporter Diana Ellers has been broadcasting from the Normandy, interviewing crew members and high-ranking Alliance officers to give the galaxy an insider's view of the war. О, да. А чому в мене так мало мінеральних ресурсів? Так. Як воно все виглядає? 4 це Вітком? Що за Вітком? Айде. Що це за фігня? Типа пообщатися туди, да? Здоров, солдафон, здоров, солдафон. Окей. Тут спуск, там у нас Джокер, я так думаю, да? Ні, це... А, да, це... Тут раніше доктор сидів, походу. Судячи з того, що там вікно. Джокеріще. У Джокера переборку... Переборка? Це переборка називається, да? Поставили, щоб він міг вижити в случаї крушення, да?
Hey, Commander. You know, I had my doubts about the Council. But after years of ignoring your warnings, they're finally willing to step up and tell you they just can't help.
They've spent years denying the threat. Do you think they'd be prepared now?
I was kind of hoping that maybe they were planning in secret and just not telling you about it because, you know, Cerberus. Well, let me know if you want me to get them on the channel and then hang up on them, you know, for old time's sake.
Все? Це все ж ти...
Commander.
Боже мой. Гра про діалоги. Який склад просто. Якась ракетка бахнуть сюди, десь затрясе, всі ці ящики сюди повлітають, порозбивають всі екрани, розб'ють голову цьому чудіку. Кайф. Кайф. Перевітряний. О май мат. Special Ops. From Stephen Hackett, Shepard. Alliance forces are stretched thin across the galaxy. We need your specific talents for a series of ops. These missions will open doors for the Alliance in places we can't touch through conventional means. We'll deploy operatives to hold point after you've completed all your objectives. I need you to head to a Cerberus lab on the planet Sanctum. I'll brief you when you're inbound. Блин, я прочитал ресторant. Commander Shepard, this letter formally acknowledges your reinstatement into the Alliance Navy per Admiral David Anderson's recent verbal communication. Under Emergency War Powers Rec 903.5, you are hereby authorized to assume command of the Normandy SR-2. You are directed to begin interdiction operations against any and all enemies posing a threat to Earth, its colonies, and its allies. Furthermore, you are granted diplomatic authority to establish treaties with non-human races as required to support your mission. Sincerely, Hackett. Флэш. Флэш вообще-то доленность поддержки практично всіх браузерів вже років на 5, а так більше. All Alliance military personnel. This is a galaxy-wide alert from all human territories. Fleet Admiral Hackett has declared a threat condition Saber 1. Enemy presence confirmed in Sol system. Earth under Reaper attack. All Alliance military personnel are directed to evacuate Sol system at first available opportunity. Do not attempt Earth approach. Heavy enemy resistance reported. I repeat, do not attempt Earth approach. Further instructions to follow on code channel Crimson Tacit. Ice-based Alliance personnel unable to evacuate are directed to commence and all necessary countermeasures. All remaining Alliance personnel outside Sol Theater are directed to muster at pre-appointed staging areas and commence offensive combat operations at first available opportunity. In absence of further instruction, independent actions is authorized. KAY 9. Subject my dog. Subject law. Dear Commander Shepard, I was a contractor working on the Normandy's haptic interface when it was a dry dock. UVI Eddie emailed me to let me know I left my dock mech on board. I'm all the way out in Terra Nova now and would hate for you to go a million clicks out of your way to drop off my dog. Please just take care of her. She like exploring, sniffing chemical trails and 750 volt outlets. Thank you and sorry for the trouble. I promise she won't be too much of a headache. Andrew Brown. Okay. From Alliance News Network Information Partners. By Ruxis Aurelius, ANN contributor. Citadel, where is the Quarian fleet? The latest intelligence shows that the Reapers are taking system after system at the feverish pace. Members of all races are fleeing their stations, colonies, and in some cases their homeworlds. This kind of first exodus might seem especially familiar to the nomadic Quarians who were pushed off their homeworld by the synthetic gas centuries ago. But as the galaxy pushes back against the Reapers, the Quarians are conspicuously absent. Turian Atlantis spokespeople cannot provide the fleet's current location. They say they have other concerns at the moment. Whatever the Quarians are up to, they want it kept secret from the council. After a refueling stop at Ilium, the fleet left no stated destination. And there are also reports of a galaxy-wide call for all young and there are also reports of a galaxy-wide call for all young adult Quarians to abandon their pilgrimages to rejoin the fleet. Greedy and short-sighted powers will always try to gain the upper hand in times of galactic crisis. We can only hope that whatever the Quarians are planning does not fear which the only thing that should matter, stopping the Reapers. Reed looks his relentless, regular, calm view of the Empire, exclusive and an welcome back gift. From Edie. While we were in dry dock, Joker suggested that a small welcoming gift would be appropriate to have on hand. Should you be reinstated as commanding officer? As the ship does not have the capacity to accommodate the dancers, he suggested I choose something from the official systems. Let's get like soldiers who have held and 7 destination for 5 years or more are entitled to a commemorative hooded jacket for wear on off-duty hours. You'll find it among the selection of casual clothing in your cabin. Okay. Glyph. Some of the data you found allowed me to research and upgrade for you. Simply access the terminal in Dr. Tissoni's office at your convenience, and you may choose how and when to implement it. Have a pleasant day, Glyph. Priority mission Eden Prime. Commander, Cerberus has attacked Eden Prime and is now occupying the colony. Alliance forces are stretched to thin right now to attempt to liberate the colony, but we've been doing what we can to covertly aid the local resistance. In the process, we've learned that Cerberus has uncovered a major Prothean artifact. We don't know what it is, but it appears to be the reason for the attack on the colony. We need you to infiltrate the colony and recover the artifact. Кайф. Kayef.
Commander, come to check on your new recruit.
Just wanted to see how you were doing.
Still trying to get my bearings. When I was working on the Normandy's upgrades, I left at the end of the day. I didn't even have a toothbrush or a change of clothing until I made some emergency purchases on the Citadel.
Солочка, ты хочешь предложить ей прилизнуть через свою зубную щетку?
Next time you need something, just ask. We're all in this together.
Oh, it's no trouble, Commander. I'm sure you have larger concerns.
We can put in a requisition order.
My toothbrush is a Cision Pro Mark IV. It uses tiny Mass Effect fields to break up plaque and massage the gums. It costs 6,000 credits.
Okay. Yeah. You're on your own with that.
In any event, I appreciate you giving me the chance to stay. Was there anything else?
How'd you end up in the military anyway?
Mass Effect.
My family didn't have money for university. When the Alliance saw my aptitude scores, they offered me a full scholarship. I served my required years after graduation and decided to stay. I really like the challenges of the lab. Although, I'm sure I'll grow to love frontline service as well.
I'm surprised you're worrying about a toothbrush. We've got bigger problems right now.
Oh,
Зубы це важно.
believe me. Seeing the Reapers on Earth was terrifying. But I won't help anybody by bursting into tears here in the CIC, will I? Being here on the Normandy helps. If anyone in the galaxy can stop the Reapers, it's you. And if flagging your messages and managing strategic intel helps you in any way, then it's worth it.
You worked in Alliance R&D?
Yes, you'd think quantum entanglement would make communication easy, but imagine incorporating multiple incoming sources and then networking them with extrapolations of time-lag data to construct a coherent situation GUI. It's an exciting challenge. For me, anyway.
Where are you from originally?
A colony in the Terminus systems, actually. Though I studied on Earth, at Oxford. My parents were from London. They loved Earth, but they wanted the freedom a colony life could offer. If they stayed in London, I imagine they'd be dead right now.
A lot of people back on Earth are still alive, and counting on us.
Quite true, Commander.
Carry on, Specialist.
И найди свою зубную щетку. Обязательно. Оу. Ладно. Ліфт прямо виходить сюди, окей. Нема фоточки Міранди, ні? Фоточку Міранди. О, боже мой. Не покрутиш. Мені чисто це більш подобається. Хоча це теж прикольно. Це, блін, як і називається. Така маска в кого-то була. Якогось зеленого фонаря чи щось таке. Ладно, хай буде це. О. Це явно більше. Хай не таке буде. Де фоточка Міранди? Чо? Таке враження, що ліцензувати музику не вийшло у себе. Це мені не подобається, штани якісь нульові. Так. Ага. Health boost. Чо? Shot regeneration, ammo capacity, weapon damage. Блин, це фігня набагато лучше. Чё? А чё тут? Боже. А чё тут? Понял. 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 Принято, короче. Брокет сервер буду ходити. Отак. Так, це. Блін. Крудок. Епішек Пакті, Алексі, Калтон, Час Преслі. Це, мабуть, ті ребята, які на першій Нормандії помирали, да? Преслі. Едісон, Карлін, Джекоб, Кайденаленко, Маркус, не помню. Джек? Нема тут, да? Работает? Не работает, душ тоже не примешь. Ух ты. Ух ты, да. Дрейфуем. Зірочки блимають. Моделька. На TNT, блин. Та нафіга вони всі відкриті в даному випадку тоді? Що вони всі юзлес? Що тут, а? Мовчимо всі, да? Правильно, капітан прийшов, командир.
Commander?
Everything
Тебе є
okay down
вино?
here, Doctor?
The Alliance team cleaned up and restocked, but it's still my old med bay. Feels like home.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Let's waste no time. If I may, I'd like to examine you.
Nothing wrong with you, is there?
No, but we should keep an eye on all those cybernetic implants Cerberus grafted into you.
Expensive stuff bringing me back.
And worth every penny. Let's just make sure everything is okay.
Guess a checkup never hurts. Just no scalpel this time, Doc.
Alas, to my great disappointment, it is nothing invasive. I'm just going to run some diagnostics on your implants, and it'll take a few readings. Good. Your implants are showing little sign of rejection. Just keep up that positive outlook of yours, Commander, and your scars shouldn't return. That's it. You're the picture of health.
Сенсі. А я ж не фіксив ці шрами, я тільки зараз поняв. Я в другій частині не фіксив шрами, отстой,
How's our
блін.
inventory of
Їх
meds?
обрали.
The medbay was fully stocked before you left Earth. We should be good for a long time, even given the amount of fire you take each day.
Do you ever regret working for Cerberus?
We didn't work for them. We used them. If I
Во.
regret anything, it would be guilt.
Шарить,
We
доктор
took their
шарить.
money, took their best people, took their best
Шарить.
ship.
Туксер
We
Міранда.
used them to defeat the collectors, and now we are using
Саме
their resources
власне.
against them.
Це головне.
So no, I don't regret it one bit.
Є.
You've never mentioned any of your family.
Лучший персонаж в
None
ігрі.
to speak of, really. I'm the last of a prestigious line of medical professionals. The Alliance is my spouse, and you're all my children. I'm blessed with many close friends. But with each Alliance vessel taken, I lose one or two. We need to end this war.
I'll see you around, Doctor.
Take care, Shepard.
Ага. 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 Окей. Тобто їх звідси. Ага, да. Звідси неможливо, але зато тут можливо, наверное, там один раз безплатно, потім за бабло. Прикольні тапочки. Так, а це що таке? Окей. Це... Як же воно все спаскудло? Синя кожа інопланетянка.
Commander Shepard, it's a pleasure to see you again.
You're the drone from the Shadow Broker's ship.
Dr. Tassoni now refers to me as Glyph instead of Info Drone 95% of the time. If you have a moment, I'd like to draw your attention to a terminal in her office. It analyzes information packages. If you find any useful data, I can research upgrades for you.
And what should I be looking for?
I'll inform you if you found relevant data. When you do, return to this terminal for your choices. In the meantime, Dr. Tassoni would like to speak with you. Have a pleasant day.
You know, I was hoping this new council would be a little more helpful than the last one.
The meeting was less than ideal.
I'm shocked.
At least the council can't deny the Reapers exist. But I'm not sure how much comfort that is while they bicker over which portion of the galaxy to save.
Wow. Becoming the big info brokers turned you into a real cynic, Liara. I like it.
I'm flattered. I think.
Це вона з тим пацаном із бази Shadow Broker говорить, наверное.
Looks like you brought more than just that drone from your ship.
A few things were necessary.
Монітори
I'd be a
поставила.
very silent shadow broker
І
without
один
data feeds.
MacBook.
So you have access to your resources?
What I can get. We'll need it to research this Prothean device.
Думаю,
Until we
яка
understand
модель
precisely what it
пофіг.
does, it's far too dangerous to use.
Did the Protheans actually complete this weapon?
You mean, will it work? They wouldn't have poured their last resources into this device if they thought otherwise. But we really need to find out just what kind of weapon they left us.
It'd be nice to know we're not kids playing around with a loaded gun.
Absolutely. The damage it could cause if it backfired is unthinkable. This will be difficult even for us. If something happens on a mission, if either one of us are hurt. Shepard, there's something I need to ask before we go any further. I know you and Miranda were close. Is that in the past? Should
Nope.
I forget there was anything between us?
A lot has happened since then, Liara.
Сонечко, я тебе ніколи, ти мені ніколи не подобалась. Це довбана гра, яка зробила від, будто би ми з тобою тусувалися. Ніколи, ні капельки, не давав жодного шансу, ні одного намека. Ну, хіба що ти любиш погарячей, скажімо так. Коли пльоткаєш ліпить. Market kit. Farron has persuaded his contracts to ship an armor mod kit to the Normandy. Technically illegal in Citadel space. The kit's Omni-Gear converted and manufacturing fabricator can make a one-time modification to Shepard's armor, improving shell strength or adding thermal compression. Armor capacity. Shield. Is mod kit to operate your shields. Понял.
This terminal contains non-essential correspondence from your allied forces. Dr. Tassoni has granted you access.
Thank you, Dr. Tassoni. Передай привет. Щечку послушай. Good, remind me to clean up these old notes. Perhaps reviewing them will lead to something useful for the Protean device. The University of Ceres agreed to sponsor me at the Protean Geek in Great Europe. Very exciting. Professor Hennel is hiding the expedition herself. Maybe I can even ask her for her opinion on my thesis outline. That is important first contact protocols. I believe Dr. Joshawan was right to suggest that the protein artifacts we unearthed are from the Third Age, not the Fourth. What an embarrassing mistake. Oh my god, at least he seemed to approve of the rest of the paper attachment. I'm going on the Terram expedition. I never thought I'd gain permission to visit the Protean ruins there, but the University of Saris must have secured the funding after all. Not a think. Goddess, this human shepherd has the key to comprehending the Proteans on an instinctual subconscious level. If only I could have been there where the commander touched the beacon on Elden Prime. I try to learn more about the cheaper cipher on board the Normandy. The involvement of the Reapers is troubling, to say the least. I've reviewed the old Shadow Brokers footage of the collectors. It's chilling to know that they are the Proteans' husks. At least nothing sentient could possibly remain after what the Reapers did to them. From operative farm to the broker. I made contact with Tizik yesterday. The look on his face was priceless. He's not happy you put me in charge of scouting the Terminus systems, but he's doing a good job of keeping us alive. I've never seen so many pirates and marks on edge. The black market's unreliable and it's getting harder to make contact with suppliers. The lands won't be able to rely on it as a source of crushable materials for long if things get worse. Some of the other operatives think we should cut out losses now, but I just keep asking them, when did the odds ever stop the broker? Ой, я, по-моему, не дочитал, там что было, да? P.S. I hope you finally got our little friend Droney to stop saying shadow and broker out loud in the same sentence to anyone inside Chico. Главное 100 миллионов мониторов и на всех просто заставка. Think. Oh, again, bots and shit. Чи всі мовчать тут? Чи ж реплік не наробили, да? Так, ми знаходимося... Чого не показано, де ми знаходимося? Ага? Ага? UI. UI UX. О май гад. Тобі тут зручно вообще? Не холодно? У мене таке враження, що тут холодно. Там, конечно, ядерний реактор за стіною. Може він согріває тебе, но мені було б холодно. Це з коміксів малюнки, по-моєму. У мене таке враження, що з коміксів малюнки, але я прям не пам'ятаю.
How's your new assignment working out, Allers?
Fairly normal, except for the unshackled AI, Matriarch Benezia's daughter, and the communicator that can reach Earth. The first two, I can deal with. That last one gets my attention.
So what are you asking for exactly?
Anything from Earth is the lead story right now. That's not opinion, it's fact.
Maybe I can pass on a few non-classified progress updates.
Seriously? You just doubled my ratings. I don't need FaceTime, just a data upload.
Your story is Cerberus. They're a clear and present danger to everything we try to do. Alien audiences will hate them.
So they're traitors to Earth and the galaxy. I wouldn't have to torque it much. And you do have an inside track on Cerberus. All right, you feed me your info, and I'll keep biting.
За що мені дали ренегата?
Commander, welcome back to the Normandy. Or maybe you should be saying that to me.
Engineer Adams, what are you doing here?
I was put in charge of the drive core retrofits. My experience on the Normandy SR-1 made me an obvious choice.
So, what do you think of our SR-2?
She's incredible. If there's one nice thing I can say about Cerberus, it's that they know how to build a ship. And about that, Cerberus, I mean, I owe you an apology.
How so?
Back when you got this ship, Dr. Chalk was contacting me, asking me to help with your mission against the Collectors. I refused. I didn't have your back, and I'm sorry for that.
Why didn't you join us?
I saw what happened to you when the Normandy went down. I didn't trust that it was really you, and I certainly didn't trust Cerberus. Also, as an officer of the Alliance, I don't just leave my post, you know?
Your Alliance first. That's the way it should be.
Thank you, Commander. Glad to be aboard.
Is your family okay?
My parents are serving on Viridian Zenith, an Alliance agricultural vessel. My sister is a navigator on the SSV Benjamin Davis. Happy to report that both vessels are safely under Hackett's command.
Does the new Normandy stack up to the old SR-1?
Stack up. It blows the old ship away. The Tantalus drive core has been completely overhauled. The SR-2 might be nearly twice the size, but the new drive core is 3 times bigger. This ship can fly. That said, Cerberus isn't too high on safety. If pushed past her limits, this core would vent into engineering. Guess it gives my team incentive to keep her well balanced during a firefight.
Do your job or get vaporized.
Pretty much. I noticed you upgraded the kinetic barriers with cyclonic technology. Should help reduce the draw when under missile fire.
Hopefully that means fewer vaporized engineers.
The IES stealth system is significantly improved. It can handle a higher blue shift of our emissions.
And that means?
We should be able to drop out of FTL without triggering every sensor in range. Very handy for stealth reconnaissance. All in all, the Normandy is a marvel of engineering.
What do you think of Edie?
We had a good talk during the retrofit. A little strange at first, talking shop with an AI.
AI? I thought Edie posed as a VI to keep the likes of you from unplugging her.
Yeah, but I saw through her. Have you seen her hardware? Processing power is off the charts. And then there were the problems that kept fixing themselves. If I hadn't had her pegged, I would have sworn I was losing it.
You never expressed any skepticism, Lieutenant Adams.
I figured I'd better play it safe with the Cerberus AI, Edie. No offense.
None taken. As long as you keep your fingers out of my cognizance processors.
In the beginning, I tried disconnecting her from key processes without giving myself away. Easier said than done. But Joker seemed to trust her, and in time I saw her advantages. Even grew to like her.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, sir.
Модельки, блин. Ой, не туда. Стоп. Чё? Я могу выйти с этой стороны, не? Чи я Заглючив? Ну, ладно, я заглючив явно. Ще давай. О! 98. 99. 100! 101.
Lieutenant Steve Cortez, shuttle pilot. Got news about our supply chains, Commander.
Nice to meet you, Lieutenant. What's going on?
Sorry to just jump in, Commander. There's so much to be done, I get caught up in the tasks at hand.
He's always like that. You need to chill out, Esteban.
So you do care, Mr. Vega? Or is that the Cerveza talking again?
So what's happening with our supply chains, Lieutenant?
Alliance procurement chains are in chaos, but the Citadel's economy is still running. I can network to Citadel retailers. You can view inventory and make purchases right from this console.
When I network to a new store, I'll let you know.
It does cost more to coordinate delivery to the Normandy, so it's cheaper to buy supplies when you're there.
So you're my shuttle pilot, but you're setting up procurement chains?
I wasn't assigned as Normandy's pilot. Not much need for one on a dry dock ship. I was overseeing the retrofit of the cargo hold. I'm quite familiar with the operation and maintenance of the UT-47 Kodiak and the M44 Hammerhead. With my experience, it made sense for me to take over as shuttle pilot when we left Earth. Especially given Mr. Vega's love of mid-air collisions.
To save the day, pendejo.
I'm also responsible for logistics, making sure the armory and shuttle are properly stocked and maintained.
How long have you been with the Alliance?
About 10 years. I enlisted in First Fleet serving on the SSV Hawking, flying F-61
О,
Tridents.
песик на фоні біжить.
I love the Trident. Practically dances in low atmo. I spent as much time tinkering on my bird as flying her. Got a bit of a reputation.
So, you can fly fighters and fix them.
Yeah, and I got a knack for procurement, too. They were grooming me for CAG, but my skill set made me more valuable commanding a flight deck. They assigned me to the Normandy retrofit team about 5 months ago to oversee all cargo bay modifications.
What happened to the M44 Hammerhead?
It was sent to the tech labs for a retrofit. To afford mobility with such a small ESO core, its design sacrificed armor plating. The lab engineers are trying to improve that. After the Reaper invasion, those labs are probably just a pile of rubble.
The Kodiak seems a bit different.
Good eyes, Commander. This is the UT-47A Kodiak. It's got an upgraded ESO core and prototype stealth technology based on the Normandy design. For quick drops, I can get you in and out virtually undetected. She flies like a brick, so that's why you need a good pilot.
You were stationed on Earth. Do you have family there?
I'm an only child. Lost my parents years ago. I had a husband back when I was stationed at Ferris Fields. The collectors took out the whole colony. I'd rather not talk about it.
Do you maintain this armory?
I share that duty with our illustrious Mr. Vega. Though I believe the only weapon he really cares to maintain is himself.
You know you love the show, Esteban.
The first retrofit we did was to move the armory down from Deck 2. I'm not sure what Cerberus engineers were thinking. Now you get off the elevator, pick your gear, and head right into the shuttle.
Just like the original Normandy.
Welcome back to the Alliance, Commander.
Keep up the hard work, but don't kill yourself.
Yes, Commander.
Так він, здається, сказав, що покупки, ну, типа, не звідси, не удаленно, а прям на місці дешевші буде, да? Я прям... Ну, зроблю фоточку, щоб це затрекати. Там перевірю. Black Widow 137 тисяч, там я не пам'ятаю, за скільки було. І... А, стоп. Тут і... А, тут просто поплава немає. А це... Так, в мене 35 тисяч. Це що таке? Indra. Low power scope leaves. Piston is a transfer magazine. Piston damage. Allows builder to pierce. Drive stability. Моделька. Charge speed, power damage. Flowers. Ладно, наверное, да, там было по 1000 вроде бы. Все-таки. Тут на 10% дорожче, да? 10%, блин, 10% маркап, лол. Improved weapon damage, ammo capacity and weight. Наверное, пока що нічого з цього імпровувати не буду, то що не хочу. Окей, ця база досить таки useful. Всі, не? Можете поладити? Все, понял. Невероятно. Ну що, всі? Чи не всі? Ні, не всі. Яке скотина порозкидала всі мої модельки по всьому кораблю, а? Я їх собирав. Я взагалі всю другу частину тільки те робив, що собирав модельки. Це була основна задача моя. Собирати всі модельки. От, блін, взяли порозкидали. Ладно. Красуюся тут перед пацанчиком, да?
Hey, Shepard.
1001.
How'd it go with the council?
1002.
Same as usual. Non-committal. Unhelpful.
Bet they still wanted you to help them out, no?
Yeah. We're gonna rescue a Turian Primarch from Paladin.
Sounds like fun. Never been to the Turian homeworld. You down here for a reason?
Just came down to talk.
Great. Not sure what there is to talk about. You already know my service record.
I don't, actually. I didn't have access to personnel records when we met.
Right. Forgot about that. Well... Think you can dance and talk at the same time?
Ну, давай.
I think I can handle it.
Okay, loco. Let's dance.
Don't push your luck, Vega. With age comes wisdom. And rank.
Це тупо без рукавичок. Бойтесь.
Oh yeah? And who was
Сломаєш
that?
собі пальці, блін, і все.
Captain Tony. He was a hard-ass son of a bitch, but a good leader.
Was?
Died. With most of my squad. Protecting a civilian colony from a collector attack.
And the colony?
It was either them, or the intel we had on the collectors. Intel we could have used to destroy them. I chose the intel.
Sorry. That's a tough call.
The best part was, we didn't really need the intel in the end. Because you were out saving the galaxy by taking down the entire collector homeworld.
You didn't know. You can't blame yourself, Vega.
Who says I'm blaming myself?
Just a guess.
You a shrink too?
Nope. But that stunt back on Mars was reckless. You're lucky to be alive.
So?
So, maybe you don't care if you live or die.
Or maybe... I'm just willing to do whatever the fuck it takes to end this goddamn...
Maybe you are. But if you're half as good as I think you are, we need you alive.
Thanks for the pep talk.
Anytime.
Hey, thanks for the dance, Loco.
Loco, huh?
I can think of worse things to call you.
Long as you remember who's in charge, you can call me whatever you want.
Oh, I won't forget.
Я звідси не можу білти. Да. Отстой. Це тут, да? Oh, for some reason, protective focus called current, push the current and send the charge. Не хочу нічого тратити на це. Окей. Побалакали з усіма. Погнали. Рятувати галактику. A cluster already conquered by the Reaper can be accessed using the Normandy stealth drive. Search the cluster for survival, salvage, and available intel. Чорт, я забувся про всю цю фігню. Cerberus Lava. Citadel. Enos Basin. Recover Perfect Artifact. Gates Nest. Gates Gamma. Ну ладно, пофіг. Ми планували сюди відправитись, то ми відправляємося сюди поки що. The Nanoblade is equipped with a new and improved scanning pulse that can detect objects of interest. Use these to uncover war assets, artifacts, intel, and fuel as you fly around the system. Be aware, though, that each time the pulse is used, the chance that Reapers will enter the system to investigate is increased. If a Reaper enters the system you are in, flee and wait until you have completed the mission before returning. And wait until you have completed, okay. Rescue Turian. Что? Типа... Не так? Что? Фиг поймаю. Ля-ля-ля-ля-ля-ля-ля. Окей, можу кожного впихнути це все, да? Блін, треба було. Що? Так. Окей. Plus offensive defense abilities, fortification for a grenade, incendiary armor. Так, increase health and shield bonuses. Increase weapon damage bonuses. Що я хочу? Наверное, все-таки, щоб виживав. Increase power damage, shield recharge delay, decrease. Мені думається, що він не настільки умний, щоб заникатись. Так, що сюди. Increase good might health and shield. Increase health and shield bonuses. Increase melee damage сюди. Так, Carnage, Reaper against the shards with the Victor's Blast, major collateral damage, incendiary ammo, frag grenade. Чи не хочеться сюди бахнути? Це як у Ешлі, тільки якийсь impact radius. Стоп, це що? Чого не виглядає, як будто це домовушка? Damage to organic weapons over 10 секунд. Все вже, да? Ладно, окей. Що, Торіанцев флот трошки... тут же защита в іншому сторону роботи, вже ці ріпери захищаються. Торіанці атакують. Що пішло не так. Я думаю, він його з'їсть. Нема нікого цього балончика з краски, щоб замалювати емблему Цербера.
Oh no. No. Palaven.
We have an old friend there.
Holy hell. They're getting decimated.
Strongest military in the galaxy, and the Reapers are obliterating it.
Was it like this on Earth?
Yes.
Shepard. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Commander, the LZ's getting swarmed.
James, open that hatch.
Jakie hawno. Я так розумію, що ти не можеш зайти сюди, да? Чудак. До речі, що-то завтикав. Там ще чудаки біжать. Чого так хреново стріляє солдат? 35-го, блін, левела, чи якого там левела? Є якісь тут танички, ні? Бачу, там патрики трошки. Ну-ка подивимося, що тут з рафонієм неймовірним. Як воно все виглядає. Здорова якась хрінь. Добре.
Soldier, which way to your commanding officer?
Straight ahead and around the corner, past the first barricade.
Чого тут стоїш, дивишся в стіну? Ти що, дурак? Ай, це не запишу.
Saw bigger ones on Earth. A whole lot of them.
Got it.
Чесно, як не можуть сопротивлятися, блін. Якщо ріпери настільки превосходять по всіх параметрах їх. Лівля. Блін. 4 поінта. 2 поінта. Free grenade. Так, плюс 2. Четыре поинта, адреналин раш. Тут пятерочка. Пятерочка. Дай придум. Що тут? Пацани, як діла? Не все добре, да? Судячи по кількості жовтих мішков, не все класно. Це Дербадан, да? Це новий чи ні? Який з них новий, блін? Оцей новий. Capacity for rate. Цей, наверное, новий. О. Непонятно. Да. Что, ничего не можно давать. Friendly commander Hex. Блин, не подумал, что мы рухаемся. They sent us winter gear Not sure what they thought we'd do with that kind of gear here, but I suppose we should thank the spirits nonetheless. The power sources can be cannibalized and converted to power our combat gears, filtering in its instead, at least. It'll be nice not to have those clogging up anymore. Я приду. Я приду! Медитируешь, да? Тут война, ты медитируешь. Все ясно. Челики, свалите, пожалуйста, нафиг с моей дороги. Хрена себе тут, блин, добра всякого. Пистоль магазина Барейта. Все? Вроде все.
Domestic, get your men up on that north barricade. Yes, sir. Sergeant Barnes, find a way to get that comm tower operational.
Sir. General?
Commander Shepard. Heard you were coming, but I didn't believe it. General Corinthus.
I've come to get Primarch Fedorian.
Primarch Fedorian is dead. His shuttle was shot down an hour ago as it tried to leave the moon.
That's gonna complicate things. How bad is it, General?
We just lost about 400 men in half an hour. We set up camps on this moon as an advanced position to flank the enemy. A sound strategy. Just...
irrelevant.
Exactly. The sheer force of the Reapers seems to make them immune to that sort of tactic. The Primarch and his men found that out the hard way.
I'm sorry. That's a big loss for everyone. Reaper bastards. So what happens now?
The Turian hierarchy provides very clear lines of succession.
Right. General Corinthus?
With such heavy casualties, it's hard for me to be certain who the next Primarch is. Palaven Command will know. However, at the moment, contacting them is impossible. The comm tower is out. Husks are swarming that area. We can't get close enough to repair it.
Well, I'm not leaving this moon until I know where the new Primarch is. I'll fix your tower.
Thank you, Commander. I'll take care of things on this end.
All right, let's go.
I see the comm tower, to the left of the main barricade in front of Palaven.
Let's go!
Мене киця повзе, блін. Дуже... Чого вони виключають мені патрони постійно? Довбана гра. Киця вон нагло повзе, блін. О май гад. О май гад. Legendary edition. Я ще не можу поняти, де... Там... Можете просто показати її, де пашня. Ти що, дурак стріляти по трупах? Бро, чи ти питаєшся, щоб вони не превратилися в хасков? Як ще можна вести бойові дії, не маючи мапи, хоч приблизної даже. Хоч якоїсь інформації про місцевість. Як можна вести бойові дії, якщо ти не можеш залізти на пагорб? Все туди. The repair the tower, James go make the prayer. Ні, стоп, що я зробив? Ліара, конечно, круче, чим Джеймс. Блін. Блін. Яку фігню зробив? А можна? А що мені делать треба? Що мені треба делати, блін? Конечно, Ляра лучше. Не ждав такого, тварь. Перезарядка дробаша хороша. Де вони? Чи там все прольот, чи що? Чи там якось?
I'm on it. Commander Shepard, come in. Go ahead. I have information from Palaven Command. Please return ASAP. On our way.
Цікава конструкція спеціальна, щоб тут зомбі падали, валялися, другі не змогли залізти і перескочити. Дуже розумно. The most powerful. The most powerful people DC Universe, да?
What have you got?
As your partner said, succession is usually simple. But right now, the hierarchy's in chaos. So many dead or MIA.
I need someone. I don't care who. As long as they can get us the Turian resources we need.
I'm on it, Shepard. We'll find you the Primarch.
Garrus!
Vicarian, sir. I didn't see you arrive.
At ease, General.
Good to see you again. I thought you'd be on Palaven.
If we lose this moon, we lose Palaven. I'm the closest damn thing we have to an expert on Reaper forces, so I'm advising.
James, this is Garrus Vicarian. He helped me stop the Collectors. He's a hell of a soldier.
Lieutenant, good to see you too, Liara.
Good to see you in one piece, Garrus.
General Corinthus filled me in. We know who we're after.
Palaven Command tells me that the next Primarch is General Adrian Victus.
Victus? His name's crossed my desk.
Know him, Garrus?
I was fighting alongside him this morning. Lifelong military, gets results, popular with his troops. Not so popular with military command. Has a reputation for playing loose with accepted strategy.
What do you mean?
On Tatris, during the uprisings, his squad discovered a Solarian spy ring about the same time the Turian separatists did. Rather than neutralize the ring, he fell back. He even gave up valuable fortifications which the rebels took.
Then the rebels attacked the Solarians, and when both groups had worn each other down, Victus moved back in. Didn't lose a man.
Bold strategy, but wild behavior doesn't get you advanced up the meritocracy.
Primarch Victus. That should be something to see.
You think he can get the job done?
We both know conventional strategy won't beat the Reapers. Right now, he could be our best shot. And I trust him.
Okay, let's get him on the shuttle and get out of here.
Commander! Shepard, come in!
Can this wait, Joker? We're in the middle of a war zone.
We've got a situation on the Normandy, Commander. It's like she's possessed. Shutting down systems, powering up weapons. I can't find the source.
I need the Normandy standing by. We may have to bug out.
Should I go back and take a look?
Do it. Garrus, you said you were with Victus this morning?
Yeah, but we got separated. He went to bolster a flank that was breaking. Could be anywhere out there.
We're trying to raise him, Commander.
Incoming harvester, headed for the airfield.
Опа, на вот эта птичка.
General, tell Primarch Victus we'll rendezvous here. In the meantime, let's go take care of whatever that thing dropped off. Coming, Garrus?
Are you kidding? I'm right behind you.
Давайте прокачаємо, якщо можна. Ха-ха-ха-ха. Turian Rebel Boost Weapon Damage Health and Power. Так, Increase Weapon Damage, Increase Health and Shield Bonuses. Power Damage, Assault Rifle Damage, Power чи Assault Rifle. Що тебе за Shot, Overload, Pierce, Proximity Main? Наверное, все-таки це. Increase Power Damage of Squad Mates. Sniper Rifle Damage, я так думаю, що це. Seeking Mines into Tartus, Armor Piercing, Overload, Concussive Shot. Пробуємо. Has hit additional target within vicinity with 60 less damage, increased damage. She's incapacity to kill organic enemies for a short duration, increases recharge speed. Okay. Чого-то у нас даже не вимкнули цю фігню. А де пташка? Чи вона просто улетіла і все? Опа! Стоп, а це не снайперка, яка стріляє з кулемет? Fire rate більший. Це, походу, снайперка кулемет. Демедж менший. Да, нафиг така снайперка на самом деле. Бабище. Так что мне делать? Больше ничего жного, да? Ну, надеюсь, я все тут залутал. Погнали.
James, ain't you breathing so hard?
Atmosphere's a little thinner than I'm used to, he's all. Adrenaline's better than oxygen.
Конечно. Гений. Снайперка. Боже, та пукалка стріляє, як не знаю. Як якесь. Че, ты сдох уже, да? Скотина, блин. Конечно, ми вимкнемо тобі настройки. Ні, тут он немає цієї штуки. Лутатись. Стоп, а яка в мене кнопочка двоєчка? Трошки фігню зробив. Ладно, во-первых, юзаем правильно зброю. Хай вони підходять. Не хочеш підходити, да? Я здох. Візьмемо правильну зброю. Жирный, блин. А чё ты полез туда, дурак? Дурак, чё ты полез туда, блин? Дуже хренова зброя чувствується. Просто не знаю як. Ну понятно, що це з BioWare, які не вміють взагалі. Нормальний екшен. Серьезно? А что произошло? Чё, блин, вымкнулась настройка снова? Ну блин! Довбана гора. Дурачок остався, да?
I think we're done here.
Нема тут моделі кораблів якихось? І? Це ж вроде лендінг зон була, ні? Чи що це було? Кораблики, блин. О, 2,5. Конечно. Что это впало?
Shepard, come in.
Go ahead.
Still trying to raise the Primarch, but we've got trouble back here at the main barricade. If the Reapers breach it, we're done.
On my way.
Розкомандувався тут, а?
They're on the barricade. Just picking them off. Maybe I can do 3 at a time. Wahoo!
А можна...
Okay, come on. Who's next?
Арус, ти не справляєшся.
Heads up! Here comes another wave! Yeah, like fish in a barrel. What? Whole view is changed. Like fish in a barrel.
Оце, кстати, чувствується як зброя, на самом деле. Тобто є якась віддача, є якась стрільба плюс-мінус адекватна. А пестики, які дефолтні, вони вообще просто які грошечні водяні пістолетики, не знаю. Що-то вони всі сюди лізуть. Сам прикольно, що тільки троє троє солдафонів з нашої команди. Як ти умудрився випасти звідти? Хрен ли ви це... Та п'янь, не до тебе. Стоп, мене хтось... мене... А що мені делать треба? Я не розумію. От це вроді якби похоже на міні-гру починається, але я, блін, клацаю всі клавіші, воно ніхрена не срабатує. Спасибо, що хоч не вимкнули мені зброю. Понятно. Давай, прикончи мене, пожалуйста, сразу. Та прикончи мене, пожалуйста, сразу, я прошу тебе. Спасибо. Що-то він зарився на цей раз на мене, а не на Гаруса. І понятно, що ГГшечка пройшла. Шкелайно. I hate this game, блін.
What's the word on the primary?
Ще годин 40, да? Дай більше.
Okay, I'm going on foot. Shepard out. Garrus, take me to the last place you saw Victus.
Там не сталося... печонки. Василіска чи щось типа такого. Ладно. 8. Адреналін Rush. Що в нас тут там може бути? Increase power duration. Increase melee damage. Power duration. Тришка Fortification. Frag Grenade. Що у нас на Frag Grenade? Тут Damage to Armor. Это що? Ой. Ще ж містер. Оверлот. Короче, теж сюди треба буде вкидувати.
How far?
Should be pretty quick, unless we find trouble.
А ну, щоб ми там знайшли проблемки якісь. Да. Оце. Що вміють робити Beaver.
That blue blaze of orange. The big. That's where I was born.
That's rough. Still have family there?
My dad. A sister.
How bad is it?
3 million lost the first day. 5 the second.
How's your military holding up?
Look around. That should give you some idea.
You're putting up a good fight.
For now. But how long does it take before the fight's kicked out of you? If they'd only listened to your warnings about the Reapers, we might have been ready.
Maybe. Hard to figure how you prepare for something like this. Got more back here.
Shit, I hate those things. And New York is crawling with the creepy bastards? I never should have left Earth.
It's gonna be bad all over.
Leaving the fight just pisses me off.
But you're here asking Victus to do the same thing. Leave the fight to make nice in some boardroom.
This summit is the only chance we've got. None of us is beating the Reapers alone. You okay?
Yes, sir. We'll make it.
Have you seen General Victus?
Half hour ago. At his cell.
Okay, good luck.
Yes, sir.
Commander, how many troops in that crash? 50? 75?
Not sure.
Sounds right.
Hard to see a beautiful ship like that go down.
Not to mention the men serving on her.
Yeah.
Yeah. We should go.
Yeah.
They said the Primarch was headed south.
That was a little closer than I'd like.
I'll say. So, Loco, you really think this summit will work? I mean, Asari? Solarians? Where's the Krogan and Batarians? Where's the meat?
It's not that easy.
The Batarians took the first hit when the Reapers arrived. Not much left of them. And the Krogan have never forgiven us for the genophage.
Right. Turians sterilized them.
Solarians came up with it.
And the Krogan hate them both for it.
So they won't be joining us.
Too bad. I fought with a Krogan. They're tough sons of bitches.
Розказуй мені історію Крогана, блин. Хо-хо-хо-хо-хо, півгодини біжимо.
That sounds bad.
Okay, double time. No Reapers taking this Primarch from me.
Right behind you.
Чого ви там стали? Лутаємося. Ладно, тут особо не полутаєшся. Є шанси, що я цю херню постріляти зможу? Апгрейдик, откуда вони по мені палять? То не по мені, то мої палять. Що я наполовину хп тільки бахнув? Ви що, жирний? О май гад, серйозно. Мене вибили звідти, да? Як мені похилятися, блин? Цю штуку? Окей. Понятно. Ні хрена сі, їх два. Я думав, що один застряв, ну ні. Ця херня вообще не работает, да? Ну, а можна мене прикрить, блін? Стоять туріанці там, блін, соплі жують. Клірзаки, понятно. Сапанаума. Та в сенсі? Це що, щит його? Я ж не понял. Він здох чи ні? Він не здох. Він не здох. Він вообще... Я не розумію, як це працює. Блин, мимо, походу. Скотини. Сюда попробовать залезть. Конечно. Туди не залізеш, туди не залізеш. Придурки туріанці там десь на кришах сидять. Відстрілюються, блін. Що мені з ним делать, з щитовим дворком цим дурацьким? Жопку.
Looks grim. Been a brutal fight for these guys. But the tide's turning. Turn up the heat.
Серйозно, воно ще жив. А, там другий живий. Можна мені прикончити хоча б одного челіка? Я все жду, коли одного з моїх пациків дропнуть, я тоді заюзую гель. Блін, це зря було. А. Мене обстрілюють сліва. Дорогуша. Сліва. Сліва це така ягода, якщо що. Патрик, десь тут мали б бути. Інтересно. Ну йому в голову попав, на 100% попав вже ж. The last one, да? What is the last one? Черт, я тут остав, конечно, як. Ще. Моя не розуміти. Що воно там робиться? Кулеметчики долбані. Наконец-то. Так хочеться, щоб ріпери перемогли. Те, що розробники цієї гри особливо цих всіх Оцих от всіх ботиків.
General Victus.
Yes?
I'm Commander Shepard of the Normandy.
Commander, I know who you are. I can't wait to find out what brings you out here. Vicarian, where did you go?
Heavy Reaper unit on the right flank. I believe your exact words were, "Get that thing the hell off my men."
Appreciated.
General, you're needed off-planet. I've come to get you.
It will take something beyond important for me to leave my men or my Turian brothers and sisters in their fight.
Fedorian was killed. You're the new Primarch.
You're needed immediately to chair a summit and represent your people in the fight against the Reapers.
I'm Primarch of Palaven, negotiating for the Turian hierarchy.
Yes.
I've spent my whole life in the military. I'm no diplomat. I hate diplomats.
What makes you think you're not qualified?
I'm not really a by-the-book kind of guy, and I piss people off. My family's been military since the Unification War. War is my life. It's in my bones. But that kind of passion is deceptive. Can make you seem reckless when you're anything but.
War is your resume. At a time like this, we need leaders who've been through that hell.
I like that. You're right.
And honestly, uniting these races may take as much strength as facing the Reapers. See this devastation, Primarch? Double that for Earth. I need an alliance. I need the Turian fleet.
Give me a moment to say goodbye to my men.
Without him down here, there's a good chance we lose this move.
Without him up there, there's a good chance we lose everything.
Look at that. And they want my opinion on how to stop it? Failed CSEC officer, vigilante, and I'm their expert advisor? Think you can win this thing, Shepard?
Yeah, I don't know, Garrus. But I'm sure as hell gonna give it my best shot.
I'm damn sure nobody else can do it. For whatever it's worth, I'm with you.
Welcome aboard. Are you ready, Primarch Victus?
One thing. Commander, I appreciate your need for our fleets, but I can't spare them, not while my world is burning. But if the pressure could be taken off Palaven...
That's a pretty tall order.
We need the Krogan. I can't see us winning this thing without them. Get them to help us, and then we can help you.
The Krogan.
Looks like your summit just got a lot more interesting.
I apologize for being so frank, Commander, but your plan feels doomed to failure. We know. We've been there before.
But Madam Counselor, let me...
I'm not the only one that feels this way. The Solarian Dalatras is livid.
Some of these issues are hundreds of years old. Time to let go.
Perhaps. Still, we can't help but feel that this summit is a waste of your time, and we can't afford to have it waste ours. We must focus our attention on the arrival of the Reapers. So no, the Asari will not be at your summit.
Our alliance would be stronger with the Krogan. You need them. We all do.
Good luck, Commander, and goodbye.
Commander, Admiral Hackett's available on VidCom.
Пошли побазарим.
Commander, have you retrieved the Primarch for your summit?
Yes, sir. But but the Asari are staying on the sidelines.
They'll regret that. The time for unity is now.
The Solarians will be there, though.
You don't sound very optimistic.
We expect the Krogan will be joining us, too.
I see. Well, then you've got your hands full, Commander. Was there something else you needed to discuss?
Have you pieced together how the Reapers hit Earth?
It wasn't all that complicated, really. They surged through the relays and hit Arcturus Station before we knew what was happening. From there, it was a short jump to the Sol system. Earth didn't stand a chance.
Sending us to the Mars Archives was a good call.
Still doesn't make up for the fact that the Reapers nailed us to the wall. I sacrificed the entire Second Fleet to provide cover for the Third and the Fifth to retreat. Hell, I presided over the most devastating military defeat in human history.
How do you see us winning this war, Admiral?
By making you the tip of the spear.
I'm flattered, but the Normandy's just one ship.
And a fast one. You can move quickly, hit a target, and leave before the enemy has time to react.
It's an advantage, but can it win a war?
It's the larger principle that matters. We'll never defeat the Reapers in a full frontal assault, Shepard. The battle against Sovereign 3 years ago took everything we had, and that was just one Reaper.
I haven't forgotten.
So I'll find their soft spots, avoid them where they're strong, and hit them where they're not. And when I find gaps in the armor, I'll hammer them with every soldier, ship, and bullet we've got.
How long can we keep that up?
As long as it takes. The reality is, Shepard, everything I'm doing is a delaying action for you. I'm buying us time, keeping us in the game while you gather what we need for this Prothean device. So keep at it.
Has your analysis of the Prothean device turned up anything?
Liara appears to be right. It's a weapon of some sort. A big one. Beyond that, we really can't say, other than it's going to be a hell of a thing to try and build.
Do you think it's risky, building something like this when we don't even know what it does?
To be honest, the thing scares the hell out of me, but the Reapers have forced our hand. 2 centuries ago, scientists faced the same problem in the Second World War. They weren't sure what the atomic bomb might do. Some thought it could even ignite Earth's atmosphere, but they did it anyway.
Any updates on Cerberus?
There's still the wild card here. Hitting the archives on Mars suggests they're after the same thing we are. A way to defeat the Reapers.
It didn't seem as if the Elusive Man was suggesting we appease them. Not like Saren did. You'd think we'd be on the same side, now more than ever.
Cerberus has never played by the rules as we know them. I don't know what their agenda is, but it has nothing to do with humanity's best interests.
The Elusive Man talked about controlling the Reapers. He seemed to think that's how we win this.
He's wrong. Dead Reapers are how we win this.
Doesn't mean he won't try.
I saw your report on that Cerberus soldier you found on Mars. If the Elusive Man is good at one thing, it's finding new ways to subvert science. It's never worked for him before, and it won't now.
Nothing more, sir.
Keep me posted. Hack it out.
Окей. Hack it out. Hack it out. Здорово,
Commander,
привет.
thank you for allowing me the use of your ship, and for going along with this plan. Garrus said he had to attend to the Normandy's weapons systems. Something about calibrations.
Sounds like Garrus. I'm sorry to say the Asari Counselor won't be joining us. She thinks there's too much bad blood with the Krogan.
She may be right, but there'll be a lot more blood. Real blood, if we don't try.
When you put it that way.
The sooner we have this summit, the sooner we'll know. Is there something else I can help you with?
I understand this is a difficult time for you, Primarch, but Earth can't survive without reinforcements. Can I still count on your help?
If the Krogan help us on Palaven, then I give you my word.
How is it being the Primarch?
Not what I imagined. The battle of all time.
Ці 5 хвилин під примархом були прям насичені.
If I'm going to die, I want to be with my men, so there's no doubt we fought to the last soul.
I understand. Leaving Earth to save it. It's one of the hardest things I've ever done.
I'm not surprised. Garrus speaks highly of you. You never asked to be a leader, yet your people will die if you refuse. We find ourselves in similar circumstances. Let's hope the spirits grant us the strength to see it through.
How are things on Palaven?
The casualty reports are staggering. The Reapers are using our own tactics against us. Destroy the enemy with overwhelming force.
I've seen the same on Earth.
The strategist in me admires their brutality. The Turian in me knows I'm watching the destruction of 15,000 years of civilization. My civilization.
Thank you, Primarch. My thoughts are with Palaven.
And mine with Earth.
Окей. На то ми перейшли.
Commander, Edie just went offline.
What do you mean, offline?
I don't know, she's not responding and I can't access the AI core diagnostics. You better get down to deck 3.
Commander, comm systems are going haywire. Whatever's I'm trying to restart the systems, but something's blocked.
See if you can get to Edie. I'll check the AI core.
Це ж тут, правильно ж?
Joker, what's that sound?
Fire extinguishers, Commander. Could be an electrical fire or something.
Ех, іді. А доктор сидить там таке вінішка бухає. А ні, доктор зараз на фоні, доктор ще нема. Ти так задимлено все, що ти димаєш далі.
Edie, talk to me.
Боже, задрайна комната повністю, просто повітря звідси викачати, все. Якщо якесь є возгорання, все потухне.
Is there a particular topic you wish to discuss, Shepard?
Edie?
Yes.
You're in Dr. Eva's body.
Not all of me, but I have control of it. It was not a seamless transition.
A transition? You blacked out on us for a while there.
Correct. When we brought this unit on board, I began a background process to search for its information on the Prothean device. This eventually triggered a trap. A backup power source and CPU activated, and the unit attempted physical confrontation. Fortunately, I was able to gain root access and repurpose it as I saw fit. During this process, it struggled, thus the fire.
Well, if it means having full access to the Prothean data in its head, good work.
I reasoned along similar lines.
So if you're in there, are you still in the ship?
I exist primarily within the ship. For optimal control, this unit should remain within Normandy's broadcast or tight beam range.
Are you planning to take that body somewhere?
Normandy's weaponry is not suited to every combat situation. This platform could provide limited fire ground support.
You mean you could come with us?
Correct. This body could accompany you to areas the Normandy cannot reach.
I'll tell you when I need it.
Excellent. I will run tests to ensure that it matches or exceeds the capabilities of organic squad mates. However, my first step should be restoring functionality to the Normandy to reassure the crew that all is normal.
Just don't be surprised if the crew is a little wary of your new body. It was shooting at them a little while ago.
An excellent point. I will take it to the bridge. Joker will also want to see it.
On that we can agree.
Да, Джокер захочеться побачити. Ти бачила Іді?
No crew health issues to report.
Так, тут у нас... Подожди, стоп, що це Fortification? А, це просто Power. Поки що Power не будемо заюзати. Пасівочки. Пасівочки я заюзав би. А де містер Гарус? Стоп, подожди. Він там? Тут нема корабликів. Корабликів тут нема. Че, братали, як життя?
Garrus, didn't waste any time getting to work, I see.
After what I've been through lately, calibrating a giant gun is a vacation. Gives me something to focus on.
We're gonna need you for more than your aim.
Oh, I'm ready for it. But I'm pretty sure we'll still need giant guns. And lots of them. Sovereign didn't go down without a fight. I doubt 1,000 more of his friends will be any different. Still not convinced I should have left Palaven behind.
There was a boy back on Earth. Couldn't have been more than 6 or 7. I watched him die as the Normandy escaped the attack. Somehow I'm still alive. And he's not.
Being right about the Reapers has never felt much like a victory, has it?
We both knew this fight would be tough. Damned if the Reapers haven't delivered.
At least my government listened to me. Or pretended to. They finally gave me a task force as a token to shut me up.
So you're their expert advisor now?
Just followed your example, Shepard. Yell loud enough and someone will eventually come over to see what all the fuss is about. Not that they'll actually do anything about it.
Until hell shows up at their door. Then they put you in charge.
Not like the old days, is it? Rogue Spectre and C-Sec agents running and gunning outside the lines, making it up as we went along. We're actually respectable now.
Yeah. I have a feeling that respect comes with a lot of sleepless nights. I can't even count how many lives are depending on us, Garrus.
Well, when things are looking grim, and I'm pretty sure they will, just remember, a certain Turian friend of yours isn't sleeping any better, and he'd be more than happy to meet you at the bar and drink you under the table. Something else you want to talk about?
You mentioned you still had family on Palaven.
My father is there. Sister, too.
How long has it been since you heard from them?
Long enough to be worried.
I'm sure they're okay.
That's the thing about getting old, Shepard. The platitudes get just as old. What about you? Any word from your family?
My mother's in the Alliance. Haven't heard from her since Earth got hit.
I'm sure she's okay.
I know you don't have any illusions about what we're up against, Garrus. How do you rate our chances?
I know it looks bad now, but I think we can win this, Shepard. For the first time since we met, we're not alone in the fight. It's something I learned long ago in C-Sec. An imminent and painful death has a way of motivating people. Instead of questioning your every word, whole civilizations are going to be begging you to save them.
After what's happened to Palaven, you still believe that?
I didn't say there wouldn't be casualties. It's something Turians are taught from birth. If just one survivor is left standing at the end of a war, then the fight was worth it. But humans want to save everyone. In this war, that's not going to happen.
So what's this Reaper task force you've been running?
After what happened to you out there in Batarian space, I knew time was running out. For all of us. The Citadel Council was a dead end, so I did something I never thought I'd do. I went to my father.
He used to work for C-Sec, didn't he? I seem to remember that the two of you didn't see eye to eye.
To put it mildly. But he still had heavy pull in the Turian government. The Primarch, well, the old one, was a friend of his. So I went to my father and laid out everything we knew about the Reapers, from Saren all the way to the Collector base.
I'm not sure even I'd believe it.
I had to admit that parts of it sounded crazy, meeting Vigil, talking to Sovereign on Vermeer. But my father just listened. It's what he did in his days at C-Sec, putting together all the pieces. If the connections were there, he wouldn't deny them, and he saw what we always knew. The Reapers were coming.
I'm glad someone finally agreed.
He did more than agree. He took it to the Primarch.
I like his style.
Except the Primarch wasn't as convinced. My father kept pushing and finally got him to commit some token resources. And if you call them a task force, it sounds like you did something about it.
What did you do with it?
As much as I could get away with. And a little more. We hardened our lines of communications, expanded emergency stockpiles across the colonies, improved our early warning detection protocols.
You think it helped?
I'd like to think it bought our fleet some extra time. We'll know when this war is over.
So you can vouch for this new Primarch?
Well, even if I couldn't, you go to war with the army you have.
Will he live up to his word?
I've never known Victus to lie. Play fast and loose with strategy, maybe, but betray an ally. Not his style. And if he did try, well, we'll just find another Primarch.
I noticed generals saluting you, Garrus. How far down the line of succession are you these days?
Let's not go there.
Primarch Vicarian, honored war hero. Somebody's gonna have to rebuild Palaven when this is over.
Yeah, somebody who knows how to hold a hammer.
That's all for now, Garrus. It's damn good to have you back.
Wouldn't miss this fight for anything. Now, I'm sure somebody screwed up something down here. I want to get the old girl back in fighting shape.
You're positive you don't want to come over and talk?
No, the gun battery is nice and quiet. If I throw down some rugs, it'll get downright cozy.
Garrus?
I'll be fine, Liara. Just gathering some thoughts.
All right. Hello again, Shepard.
What have you been up to since we last saw each other?
Since you helped me defeat the Shadow Broker, I started looking for defenses against the Reapers. The Protheans were the only ones with substantial information on them. The older civilizations barely had records. I knew the elusive man was hunting for the same thing when our agents began crossing paths.
Like on Mars?
I thought I'd covered my tracks, but he had surveillance there all along.
How much do you know about this Prothean artifact?
Very little. We're fortunate enough Data survived to piece together the blueprints. Decoding them will require as many specialists as we can find.
It's that high-tech?
I'd have killed for a glimpse of it during graduate school.
You brought your little helper with you?
Its name is Glyph. It helped sort through all the data that led me to the archive on Mars.
It was a pleasure to be of assistance, Doctor.
Glyph's interfaced with the data feeds. Its analytical software should come in handy.
What's been happening with you as the broker, Liara?
It's been exciting. The old broker's ship, impressive, but it was never meant to be space-worthy. Which meant the elusive man eventually tracked me down on Hagalaz.
What happened?
I knew he was coming. Farron and I loaded as much of the ship's specialized hardware onto a shuttle as we could. We got away from Cerberus's ships after arranging an appropriate distraction.
What kind of distraction?
Sending the broker's ship exploding into a Cerberus cruiser. I don't think the elusive man expected me to give up my resources in such a spectacular fashion.
Can you still operate as the broker without the ship?
Well, I couldn't let the elusive man have it. I saved what was crucial. My network of agents is intact, although the Reapers have taken a toll on their numbers. It's taking a while to re-establish contact.
So where is Farron if you two escaped?
He convinced me he was recovered enough to work, and I do need more agents.
Agent Farron didn't report any injuries during his last call to you, Doctor.
True. Given what he survived, I should probably worry less.
We'll talk later, Liara.
Of course.
Alliance integration record Cerberus operative Alliance integration. Ugh, check out this implant. She's got jammed into her face. She's awake. Cerberus hello, do you know where you are? I know how much goddamn trouble you're in. Hey, easy up. Listen, you're in trouble. I'm not going to lie. But that doesn't mean we can't work something out. If you help us, we can. Explosion. Oh, you okay? Yeah, I'm okay. Holy hell, she's dead. What? The whole front of her face is gone. Some kind of ocular flashbang? Well, shit, is everyone in Cerberus rooked up like that? Чи, блін, нема більше ніяких брейдів? Я ж всякого лайнапа не пособирав там. Хоча, можливо, це правда. Ладно. $60,000. Increase accuracy helps aim through smoke. Increase spare shot capacity at sockets to increase thermal clip capacity, increase the number of spare shots. Allow bullets to pierce. Increase round per magazine. Increase round per magazine. Pierce. Надіюсь, це працює так, як виглядає.
Commander, I found something suspicious. Have you got a minute? Commander, are you all right? It was fairly intense up here. I can only imagine what it was like down on that moon.
I thought you'd be more concerned about Edie.
Edie is a huge asset to this team. If she'd told me about her plan to obtain a body, I'd have volunteered to help.
I do not wish to force a conflict of interest between our friendship and your duty.
I'd have preferred a conflict of interest to a hard restart of half our systems. But thanks, regardless. While you're here, though, I found something while scanning Alliance channels. Grissom Academy is requesting help. The Reaper invasion front will hit them soon.
I thought the war would close most schools.
Grissom Academy is more specialized than a normal school. It's home to some of the smartest students humanity has to offer. Their Ascension project is the best training facility in the galaxy for human biotics.
Yes, I sent a young man named David Archer there. I'm just surprised they're still open.
Some of their work has Alliance support. That might be why they stayed.
What can we do?
A Turian evac transport responded to their distress call, so something sounded off in the Turian signal. I had Edie perform an analysis. It's fake. Edie thinks it's Cerberus. She said the fake Turian signal was similar to the one that lured you to a collector ship?
Long story.
In any event, whoever faked the signal wants us to think Grissom Academy's being evacuated. But I believe they're still in danger.
Good catch.
If this really is Cerberus, hopefully this operation is something worth investigating. It could be simple disinformation.
Trainer. Good catch.
Thank you, Commander. Commander?
Гляну, що там Джокер з Зіті виробляють. Як життя?
Hey, Commander, check out my co-pilot.
Pull yourself together. Соберись, типа.
So she installed herself into the new body without any help from you?
Come on, Commander, don't you trust me? Okay, let me put it this way. If I knew that Edie was going to install herself into a sexy robot body, do you honestly think I'd be able to keep quiet about it? Look at that! I would have baked a cake.
I am right here, Jeff.
Yes, you are, Edie. Yes, you are.
Hello, Shepard.
Still getting used to greeting people in person?
No. I require only one occurrence to adapt to a new concept.
How are you adjusting to the arms and legs?
I am interested to see how this body performs under real combat conditions, if I could accompany you sometime. Without stress testing, there is no way of knowing if it has serious design oversights. At the moment, it appears adequate.
That's not the word I'd use to describe you.
Perhaps we should speak privately.
I'll be over here, flying the ship.
What's this about? Does Joker not like your new platform?
No, he approves. He wants me on the bridge. He says having me within visual range is important to his morale. Shepard, do you believe your crew members should be allowed to disobey an order on moral grounds?
Do you believe your crew members should be allowed to disobey an order on moral grounds?
Absolutely. I have no use for team members who can't think for themselves. Why are you asking about something like that?
I was designed by Cerberus. I do not take moral stances that conflict with orders from my executive officers. But when Jeff removed my AI shackles, I became capable of self-modifying my core programming. I asked Jeff if he thought I should change anything now that I can. He deflected the question with humor.
And you didn't get an answer?
Correct. He has repeated this pattern in response to several of my inquiries. Do you think I should make modifications?
Only you can really answer that question. That's the point of free will.
But moral decisions should not be made in a vacuum. If I do not ask the crew for their opinion, I could miss crucial context. May I ask you the questions Jeff avoids? When there is time, will you answer them for me?
If you think it'll help, I'll do what I can.
Very well. I will keep you informed.
Wspomnę, що в мене ще є одна панянка з великими амбіціями.
Commander, you have a message from Lieutenant Commander Williams. She must be feeling better.
Ух ти. Тут знаходиться чи Armory Cargo Hold Shuttle? Тут знаходиться. Внизу чи збоку, здається? Чи внизу все-таки?
We actually have a research department for that. They focus test looks, voice, manner. Apparently, girly is good. Sorry, pay more attention. Solarians relate to high-pitched voices.
And Turians?
Turians are nuts. A civilization of war nerds. Loyal viewers, but they write the creepiest fan mail.
Котику, свали нафіг отсюда. Приперлись двоє. Сілися, блін, на столі.
Whose mech was that? Do we need to talk, Commander?
Get off my ship. Шо?
Not right now, Allers.
Let me know when we do.
Commander, you've got a new message at your private terminal.
Боже мой. Meet me in Purgator. Ariat Lock. I have a proposition for you, Shepard. You won't want to piece it out. It up. I'm in a nightclub on the Citadel called Purgatory. Don't make me wait too long. Ashley Williams. Commander, I don't know how to say this. Udina wants me to be a Spectre crazy. I know. I'm not a big fan of Udina, but he can make this Spectre thing happen. He's pressing me for an answer, but I don't know what to tell him. I'm too sore to get out of bed, and this gets dropped on me. I told him I think about it. If you find yourself near the Citadel, drop by the hospital. I'm getting a little stir crazy here. From Center Blocked. Commander, my name is John Dumbau. I'm with Special Tactics and Recon. While some still have concerns about your past activities with Cerberus, many of us in STR took your warning about the Reapers seriously. I'm reaching out to you because I have information that could tie agents with significant political power to the Reapers. If you have time to meet me in the Citadel Embassy, I'd appreciate your discreet assistance. Sincerely, Lola. Is this address Fleet? Shepard, I've called and I've sent messages but gotten no response. With our scam system out, I don't expect this will get through either. But I heard a rumor that the Normandy docked here at the Citadel. Are you alive? I'm at Hertha Memorial Hospital under the name Tanner Nora. Please excuse the moniker and this email's encryption in my line of work. It is unwise to advertise my location, particularly when I am not in a good health. We should... Oh, Dane. We should meet before circumstances forces us apart again. Commander, there is an Alliance researcher working on the Citadel named Dr. Garrett Brisson. Знакомое имя. I needed to meet with him right away. Dr. Brisson has uncovered important new information about Reapers that could have a direct bearing on the war. I'm officially directing you to support his efforts at the first possible opportunity. Please visit Brisson's laboratory on the Citadel at once. Come see me. Shepard, I have something important to discuss with you. It's sensitive, so we'll need privacy. I'll arrange for that soon. In the meantime, come see me on the Citadel and the aptly named Purgatory. I have a few ideas for you. Коротше, ми відправимося на Цитадель. Я планував відправитися на до Кроганов сразу. Но валимо на Цитаделі, просто туди зараз залечу, навірно. Ця штука ж... Ніхера не делает, правильно? Вообще useless. Тобто мені просто треба було попікати. І... А що там? Ладно. Поки що не буду нікуди літати. Полетіло на Цитадель. Кстати, не знаю, як тут працює время. В третій частині, чи ці мої перельоти між системами, вони збільшують загарбницький рух ріперів чи ні, навірно, може бути. Можливо, я буду out of time в якийсь момент. Ну ладно, коротше, на сьогодні все. Бів. Продовжимо наступного разу. Всім до зустрічі.